G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield. We're on Jemison, and in the previous episode we have been inducted into, I guess, a group known as the Class 1 Citizen of the United Colonies. And we have essentially been given that privilege because we completed the fight against the Terramorph menace. Obviously a lot has happened. We discovered that the Terramorphs were actually heat leeches, and, you know, we decided to share all of that information with both House Varun and also the Freestar Collective as well, as obviously a good gesture to say that we're wanting to exist in peace with all factions in the known galaxy. Now, or in the settled systems, rather. I did end the episode previously by just doing a little bit of exploration as well, because, well, we were in the area, basically, and we hadn't exactly explored all of the points of interest around the area where New Atlantis is built, but apparently there's not really too much going on here. I sort of found this place, an autonomous farm, and that sort of what kicked things off, because I saw this and it was you know, pretty interesting looking from our balcony. And speaking of the balcony, we do have a brand new apartment here in New Atlantis. Not the one in the well, but the one that was given to us as a result of being a first-class citizen. And yeah, it's much, much nicer. Very swanky indeed. So I'm very happy about having another place to live, though we've got quite a few places to live now, right? Like, we've got the apartment in the well, we've got... I think we've got a place in Neon as well, we've got a home here. Well, we've got two homes here now, don't we? So, yeah. I mean, who knows when we'll actually have the time to actually come back and do anything with, you know, the apartment, and whether or not we can actually spend some time decorating it, because I barely have enough time to decorate our outpost as well. Anyway. I'm thinking I just want to visit one more point of interest. There's a cave over there. Likely this cave is just some random cave that we've seen before. I don't know what this status effect, you know, does to us. Intense pain, incoming damage is increased. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. I'm hoping that this will just sort of heal itself. Why are we out of breath all the time? I think maybe they've just been running too much. Let's just walk for a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I'm sort of secretly hoping that the points of interest around here are actually interesting. Oh, look at that. That's an Achilles. And yeah, that was essentially the thing that we decided to release in the wild to combat Terramorphs and heat leeches. So we know all about the Achilles, so I guess we can't really scan them. But yeah, we don't want to antagonize any of the Achilles because they can be just as challenging to deal with. Okay, we've got a Vanguard recruit there. He's shooting at something. What's going on, man? So the cave is nearby.
It's these bastards we need help with.
A poacher? Okay.
Clear.
Alright. We got Crimson Fleet out here. I guess it's pretty hard to control where people land anywhere on the planet if they can pretty much do so anywhere on the surface of this planet. Speaking of the surface of the planet, there is one more point of interest, and I might actually visit that as well, some kind of a science outpost. So yeah, let's just check this place out. Again, I'm not really banking on too much happening here. We haven't really visited a lot of caves recently, have we? Yeah, I keep thinking that there might be a cave here and there that would have like dangerous things within it, but I haven't exactly seen that. Aside from obviously the man-made caves, where they're sort of mining from various locations. A bit of creds. Yeah, we've definitely seen stuff like that before. Strangely, there's always seemed to be one, you know, box or container in these caves with something in it. Bit of a reward, I suppose, to reward people for exploring a little bit. Got some hovery trees there. Good stuff. Alright, so let's make our way to this science outpost. Again, I'm hoping for something more interesting than just your standard science outpost with enemies in it. Who knows? Okay, we've discovered the location as well. I'm guessing maybe there are just some friendlies here. And there's mission boards. Good. Oh, apparently we can speak to Sarah again. Andreja wants to talk to us about something. And perhaps maybe that's our opportunity for a companion mission. Maybe. Let's put that away.
I miss my dear darling and New Atlantis. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there.
Okay. Doesn't look like this is going to give us anything interesting to do. Just a whole bunch of colonists and stuff. So, I don't know if there's any interesting points of interest in the area. Just another structure there. Alright, cool. In that case, we're going to have to sort of decide what we want to do next. And I think in the previous episode, I sort of mentioned that we wanted to return to Lieutenant Hoft with some more proof that we found, or some more evidence we found in Gagarin. And then I want to go back to our friends in Ryujin and see if we can complete the Ryujin quest line. I think it's just a matter of reporting our findings on what Laru has been up to. Actually, I haven't revisited the key since we assaulted the key. I don't know, many episodes ago now, it feels like. So I'm just gonna quickly dock and check it out and see what's changed.
Docking complete.
Yeah, let's board. I'm not gonna have a chat with Andreja until a little bit later, I think, because if we do end up getting some kind of a quest from her, likely she's not going to leave our side, similar to what happened with some of the other
Hope you didn't forget your things.
people
If I were you, I wouldn't want to come back.
that we've been dealing with for the companion missions. Oh, okay, we've got some kind of fighting going on in here. Oh, alright. I wonder if there's still some Crimson Fleet on board. that you would have to fight with occasionally. Seems kind of interesting.
I would have liked a shot at Delgado myself.
And I suppose there's probably a whole bunch of stuff that we can now take for ourselves here. No need for discretion. I'll take that. And that. Someone's a bit of a ping pong aficionado. Ping pong's a great game. I used
Is
to
it me or does this
play heaps of ping pong back in secondary school. Well, secondary school is basically high school for anyone watching from the US. Year, I guess 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Don't tell me the commander gave you key duty too. Well, that's rough.
SSNN Crick's interview part 3.
So, tell us about Jasper Cricks's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I'd consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space on the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships. I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though. When I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock, I had plenty to think about.
Okay, there we go. I wasn't really sure if we had listened to that one before. Yeah, I'm surprised that the UC hasn't exactly, emptied this place out by now. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad we're back because we get to sort of loot a few more things here and there. There doesn't seem to be any really sort of interesting NPCs that we could speak to, though. Just a whole bunch of UC cadets. One thing that I was a little bit disappointed about is the doctor here. I mean, she seemed like a good person. Didn't really need to take her out, but I guess as soon as you turn on the Crimson Fleet, everyone on board becomes hostile. With the exception of that one guy, that hacker dude, I forget his name now.
Star Station. Mostly the bad kind.
And I'm sort of hoping that I might be able to meet him, actually, while we're here. Just gonna see if I can make my way to him. Actually, there's more stuff here, which we can just simply take. I'm guessing this is probably all just some basic stuff, though. Take the ammo. Yeah, we'll leave all of that. Oh, hang on.
Get back on the vigilance. This place could fall apart at any second.
Alright, some of these things are actually considered to be stealing. I don't really get that. Have I stolen some stuff accidentally? Ooh. I guess I have. To some degree. Oh, okay, they separate out what's stolen goods as well. Right. So what happens if you have stolen goods, though? I guess they only take the stolen goods if you get caught. So, and since it's just a whole bunch of ammo, I'm gonna leave it. Doesn't matter.
Hate getting all worked up over nothing.
Alright, let me backtrack a second here. I feel like the layout feels slightly different.
Getting key duty is the worst. Smells alone make me want to open the airlock.
Yeah, okay. I guess maybe certain areas are now inaccessible. And you would have to sort of work your way
It's gonna take a while
by going through detours and stuff. I think Shinya is the name of the guy that I was thinking. Yeah. There are these access hatches that are now blocking the way. So yeah, unfortunately you can't exactly explore all of the key anymore. Oh, the bar is still there. We did have to take out Bog, and I remember there was probably a quest line that we could have done for him, but we sort of progressed things a little bit too quickly. Let's take some Bog's grog.
I might have been a pirate in another life. In this one, though, I chose wisely.
Plenty of Aurora lying about as well. Another interview thing. I'm not going to worry about it though. I feel like we have seen all of the interviews at this point.
They say there's evidence here, but if it were up to me, I'd catapult this whole station into the sun.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the interviews, guys. I might just leave them. I thought we found all of the interviews, to be honest. We've got a door. Okay. I'm not sure if we've read all of that. I think we have. Okay, so there's this, and There was another one in this area as well up there, I think. Can I just take a quick look at whether or not we've got all of them? I think it was like SSNN interview or something along those lines. Yeah, okay. We've got all of them actually, and we've picked up a few things that we've probably listened to twice now. So, but the one that we saw as we were entering in here, that one was marked 0, I think. So let me just have a look at that.
Back for a stroll down memory lane?
I thought it was here somewhere. I think we entered through there. I might actually go through the core after this. That's interview number 5.
Hope you didn't forget your things. If I were you, I wouldn't want to come back here too often.
Huh. I could have sworn that I saw another interview slate lying around here. Alright, doesn't matter. Let's go to the core. And yeah, this is where Shinya usually hangs around, but I don't see him anymore. I'm not sure if we can actually... Oh, we can just use this, I guess. I'm not sure if we can find Shinya anymore from somewhere. I suppose if we didn't manage to defuse the bomb, the entire station would be gone by now as well. Okay, we can't seem to open some of these doors. County clearance. Yeah, and then the Crimson Fleet stuff is offline. Okay. Cool. Well, let's head back. And yeah, as I said, I want to go back to
We'll keep this station
the good old Ryujin Industries, see what we can do for them, maybe clear up the entire quest line, and then we'll sort of decide on what to do after that. But yeah, it's not a bad little jaunt here, revisiting the key.
Oh, that's rough. It's gonna take a while to wash that pirate. I don't know how you stomach living with these criminals. Someone should give you a map.
So one thing that I'm sort of curious about is if we sided with the Crimson Fleet, whether or not we would actually be in really bad standing with the rest of the UC, because, you know, we've literally betrayed them. I do need to see Lieutenant Hoff, don't I? I'll do that in a sec. Let me just transfer a few things here. We've got some resources, throw all of that in. And yeah, we've got a few other bits and pieces that I would like to try and sell as well. But we'll do that in due course. Let's get ourselves to the Vigilance.
Most of the tech on this station is outdated. It'll be up.
My bad, my bad. Press the wrong button. Undock. Oh, okay. Got spaceship having the time of its life down there. And this way. Again, the game's decided to reroute most of my power for whatever reason.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Okay,
Word is you pulled the rug right out from under those tires.
so let's have a chat.
What can I do for you?
Have evidence for you.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
Stumbled across some evidence describing what happened to the cargo freighter Chiroptera.
Good. When SysDef stumbled across the wreckage of the ship, we were sure it was the Crimson Fleet, but we could never prove it. We found 32 dead colonists in that wreckage. Poor crew must have put up a hell of a fight. At least their families will now have some closure. That it?
That's all.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Alright.
We'll be here if you need us.
So, since we've got burden of proof tagged,
Having you work with SysDef has
I'm actually a little bit surprised that the game's giving us some objective markers here. I didn't realize that before, but that feels like something new. I don't think we've gotten objective markers in the past normally. Oh, okay, we've got some really buggy stuff going on here. Let me just go back to the vigilance. And let me just go to the cockpit directly here. Should help us. Hopefully that bug is not... Oh, okay. Right, we've got... That's why. That's why. There's actually a ship clipping into us. Yeah, okay. Luckily, bumping into ships and stuff like that doesn't really cause, you know, a problem with like crime or storyline wise, you know. Let me just take a look. We've got a whole bunch of markers there, but apparently if we go to the key, there might be something there, objective-wise, for burden of proof. I wonder if we can actually gather up more evidence from the key. So bear with me, guys. I'm I'm just realizing things now, because
Stay alert.
in the past, I feel like we've not been pointed in the direction of the evidence. Okay, right. It's not really pointing us into the evidence at all. Okay, my bad. So yeah, we're going to have to find the evidence ourselves still. Right. So let's untag that and let's go to meet Masako in Vina Kalra's office. They've probably been waiting for us for a while now, so it's about time. We're only late by several days, maybe several weeks. Okay, so off we go. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be throwing Laru down the bus, or yeah, under the bus rather. I don't like her at all. But I don't know. People could be two-faced, right? For all I know. Imogen could be betraying us.
Warning. Criminal activity in this
I
area
need that
will be
Rothicite if we want to complete
punished.
the neural.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
It's about time we're taking action on this.
The mole took priority. Now that Dalton has everything he needs, thanks to you, we're free to proceed. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current NeuroAmp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
How can you be sure the mole didn't steal information on the shielding mod?
Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
Keeping the shielding mod to ourselves would be a huge advantage.
Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
You're trusting me with this technology?
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
And you just assume that I'd be willing to be your guinea pig for this?
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Veena.
I don't know about getting surgery for a neuroamp. I do like my brain just the way it is.
As long as you work for us, you don't have a choice.
Okay.
I'm sure I don't have to remind you where the door is if you're not capable of handling this task.
You really don't have anything to worry about. The procedure is simple and safe. It's just a matter of getting the right materials. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called Rothicite.
The last shipment we were supposed to receive never arrived, and we've gotten no response to our queries from the station. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to keep the discovery quiet, so it's unusual for them not to respond.
What do you think happened?
We have several theories. Dealing with a new element on a new planet has its own set of risks. It could be environmental, mechanical, or, worst case scenario, pirates, mercenaries. We are leaning toward the latter.
I'm willing to bet Infinity Limited is involved in this.
I think we all share that concern, which is why I want you to find out exactly what happened while recovering the shipment.
Are you expecting me to run into a lot of resistance?
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated Mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
I'll find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The station is called CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. Unfortunately, we had to cut ties with our supply chain manager, Camden Cho, and his replacement is still getting up to speed. Otherwise, I may have had more useful information.
Camden Cho. Okay, right. That was the guy that we had to tamper with his computer the last time we infiltrated Ryujin Industries, so maybe that's a connection there. Camden Cho was fired? What happened?
I can't discuss the details. Company policy.
Why would Camden Cho have any information on this?
Camden managed all of our outside contracts. He set up the initial agreements with Consolidated Mining, so he had on-site access and knowledge that we could have used.
Alright, it's fine. I'll manage.
Be prepared for anything. Once you have the shipment, bring it straight back to Vina.
Roger that. Alright, I guess we don't really get a choice in the matter here. If we want to continue with Ryujin Industries, we do have to get the NeuroAmp.
Can't talk.
Or the brand new Project Dominion NeuroAmp. Fine by me. Let's get it done. So it looks like this is another fetch quest. I don't know how close we are to completing the entire quest line, but seems like it's just continually going. Apparently we need to also go to Infinity Limited once we do have the NeuroAmp installed. So that's probably going to come a little bit later. I totally had the opportunity there to try and sell off a few things. And maybe check for some copper as well. So let me just head back. Don't want to miss that opportunity, obviously. So, firstly, I think we can go to the Trade Authority.
You need to move some merch. This is the place.
Alright, so first things first, let's just take a look at resources. Oh, they've got a little bit of copper here. I'll buy all of that. And then, yeah, we'll sell things that we don't need. Which, it looks like weapon-wise, we need everything. Spacesuit-wise, we're okay. Helmets, we can get rid of that. And I think we've just got like a whole bunch of throwables that we could probably get rid of as well here. Mines. Yeah, we'll get rid of all of that. Yeah, still plenty of grenades to use, which is quite nice.
Alright, buzz off. Busy.
Right, so how's our weight looking? Not great. But I'm sort of hoping that once we dump the copper into the ship, we might be in a better position. Okay, we've got a little bit of strange clipping going on here. I have no idea why that is the case. Yeah, look at that. Well done, Bethesda, as usual. Loving your work. Alright, so let's just take a look, and I just want to throw in more resources here. 184. Oh, we've got more packs here. I should have sold that as well. I'll do that the next time we get a chance. One thing that I am interested in is taking a look at apparel. Do we not have apparel here? Yeah, okay, apparently all of my apparel is not in this location. Maybe I have to go back to the frontier to grab all of that. Yeah, anyway. Let's make our way. And let's see what this fetch quest is all about. Yeah, I'm just sort of looking at the ship to see if we've got some weird clipping going on the outside as well, but I don't see it. So, very strange. Right, so we need to go to Carinae 3A. I can't really recall this system, not entirely sure if we've been there before. Okay, we're out of fuel. So let's just jump to Wolf system first. Oh, okay, we've got a bit of a fight here, just as well, because I haven't exactly tested any of the weapons that I've got. Yeah, right, this laser doesn't actually do... well, it does a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't actually last very long. I don't know why that's the case. We do have plenty of power in lasers as well. I think the secondary weapon that we have, the ballistic weapon, is actually doing a lot of damage, and probably a lot of damage to both the both to shields and hulls as well, so perhaps maybe we don't have to purely use the lasers to do damage to shields.
And we're here.
Carinae 3A. Brilliant. Let's immediately land. CM Station RC1.
Beginning landing cycle.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely still have this weird clipping thing going on with our ship. That's not great. I'm wondering if it's just something to do with the way the ship is built, or yeah, what the case is exactly. Very weird glitch. Anyway, I do want to see if... Yeah, look at all of that. Actually, I was initially going to try and speak to Andrasia, get her to sort of help us with fighting some of these, you know, whoever these guys are, but it might not be a good idea, because then we might actually trigger her quest line, so I'll leave her on the ship for now. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna fix that, guys. Perhaps maybe I need to switch ships and then switch back to this ship again to fix the problem. We didn't start the game with that problem, so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, good old jank. We've got a slot available, slot 5. So I'm thinking maybe we'll chuck that in there. I've got more ammo for the solstice. Well, it's not really a solstice anymore, is it? It is a unique weapon. Maybe I do want sense star stuff. And we should be tagging this quest. Why is this still tagged though? That's really weird. It seems like we can tag multiple things. That's kind of unusual. Okay, I'm not... Okay, I was just gonna say I'm not sensing any presence here, but I do have a few people coming up now. don't know what we're dealing with here. Are they Crimson Fleet, or perhaps maybe another party all together? Spacers, or could be Ecliptic even. Ecliptic. Right, let's just have a look around for some loot. Gold. Guess I can pick up a little bit of gold. Why not? Wonder if there's some more in that structure up there. Possibly. These are Ecliptic contractors. Some normal looking spacesuits there. Probably not going to bother. Okay, they've got some really weird pathing going on. An Ecliptic Specialist. That's a first. Okay, he's just gonna stand there. All dead and such. Yeah, he's dead, but he's just standing still. Oh my god, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Can we find potatoes here? I know we need potatoes. We'll eat all their foods. not really recovering too much HP, is it? Maybe I do need to invest in the... oh, there's a key card there. I'll take that. But yeah, I was gonna say maybe investing in, you know, the skill that lets you recover more HP from food. Might not be a bad idea since we find food everywhere. Yeah, not sure if we've dealt with all of the enemies. I have a feeling that we probably still have a few enemies elsewhere. Was that other structure as well that we saw? Okay, and there's an actual mine here. Discover what happened at CM Station RC1 and find the cache. Mining Monthly, Issue 2.
Picking something up. Possible intruder. Scan the area.
Keep forgetting to reload my weapons. Ow. Okay, that one was quite tough. These agents and specialists. We don't want to mess with too many of them. Or find a Big Bang. Okay, I'll take a Big Bang. We can always sell a Big Bang. Or maybe even use it if we wanted to, but... right in the ass. Okay, I've pretty much announced my location to all of the other Ecliptic guys. Oh, I thought they were down below. Okay, I think it's time to go loud. Let's see, maybe I can use the Deadeye for a little bit. not the best at this distance. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about, like, the whole bash mechanic. Obviously haven't really looked into melee combat that much, but yeah, bashing when you're using, you know, like a ballistic or laser weapon seems a little bit unsatisfying. Okay, back up, or maybe further down, actually. This mine is gigantic. Even more enemies. They're still not aware. Just as well. A few weapons here. Take that. Hitman's Assassin's Advanced Coachman. 2 in the mag. But I kind of want to give this a go, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's switch that out. Yeah, it's been a while since we've used shotties, so might not be a bad idea to use them. Try and stay silent a little bit though.
Investigation underway.
Yeah, let's use the coachman. Only one guy left, though. Richer. Take that. How are we doing for weight? Yeah, we're just on the edge. We might have to take something for carrying more stuff. Yeah, it's just the 2 shots which make it a little bit more difficult. Just use hit and run tactics. Whoop. I've been paying attention to my health there. Done and done. Let's take a look here. Contract orders. We'll take a look at that. Client Infinity Limited, Lucas Drexler. Job 48201, location CM Station RC1, region Rothicite shipment. Instructions: retrieve the shipment being prepared for Region Industries, redirect shipment to the clinic. Attention, Dr. Kendrick Lane. Narian System, Freestar Collective. Leave no witnesses. Okay. Sounds pretty brutal, but I mean, that's Ecliptic for you. We haven't exactly met any Ecliptic agents that are friendly or offering, you know, work to us. They haven't exactly been an interactable faction, have they? Let's take that. Did you pick mag pressure tanks? I know we have had a need for mag pressure tanks before. Anything else that we can take? Not really. So, automated shipping and status updates for outgoing shipments. Region Industries cancelled. So this is what we're looking at here, and they've now delivered to the clinic, which is located in the Freestar Collective. And yeah, that's the station, right, that we've been to. Specialized sort of medical station that they've got in orbit. I can't remember which planet it's orbiting from, or orbiting at, rather. Yeah, let's just have a look here. Your inability to adhere to the schedule or communicate complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. That is us. We expect it to be ready and waiting by the time they arrive. We've heard reports that the shipment is late, so much for that bonus. We'll be sending out a representative your way for updates and evaluations. The great news, RC1. That's great news, RC1. Perhaps we'll get lucky and Ryujin will toss in a bonus for early delivery. Keep us posted. Emergency. To anyone in the Carone system, this is Consolidated Mining Station RC1 on Carone 3. We are under attack by hostiles and require immediate emergency assistance. I guess that fell on deaf ears. Refining and quality testing went faster than originally estimated, preparing shipment 1 day ahead of schedule. Rothicite shipment is on schedule. Raw ore processing begins today. Engineers estimate 2 days for the refining and quality testing. Alright, there you go. Well, we know what happened to the shipment. We just need to retrieve it. So I guess we're on the way to Freestar Collective Space from here on out. So we'll definitely get things done for Ryujin. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how long this quest line is going to go for. Hopefully we're very close towards the end or the tail end of the Ryujin Industries quest line. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.